Lesson number 4, Types of Business and Forms of Business Organization. Hello guys! Okay ba kayo mga kaibigan? In this lesson, we are going to learn what are the different types of business? What are the different forms of business organization? What is the relationship between the type of business and the form of business organization? How does accounting differ for each type and form of business? What are the different types of business? One type of business is a service business. A service business offers service. It offers professional talents, skills, expertise, advice, and consultancy. Example of a service business is a law firm, an accounting firm, car repair shop, and a barber shop. Another type of business is a merchandising business. A merchandising business buys and sells products. It sells products without changing its form. Merchandising businesses buy products at wholesale price and sell the same product at retail price. That is why they are also known as retail business. A typical example of a merchandising business is a grocery store, a mobile phone reseller, a car reseller, and a convenience store. The last type of business that we are going to discuss is a manufacturing business. A manufacturing business makes and sells its products. Now, the difference between manufacturing and merchandising business is that a manufacturing business makes their own product or products. It buys raw materials and create a new product out of it. Example, we have a car manufacturer, textile company, and a food products maker. What are the different forms of business organization? In this lesson, we are going to discuss 3 forms of business organization. So the first one is a sole proprietorship, or simply called proprietorship. A sole proprietorship is owned by one person. The owner is called a proprietor. The next form of business is a partnership. A partnership is owned by 2 or more persons. The owners are called partners. Partners combine their money, other resources, talents, and effort to make profit for the business. As the saying goes, 2 heads are better than 1. It's what defines a partnership. The last form of business that we are going to discuss is a corporation. A corporation is a business formed based on a law. Here in the Philippines, it's the Corporation Code, and becomes a legal entity separate from its owners. The owners are called stockholders. It becomes a person, a juridical person specifically, that can enter into a contract, transact business, borrow money, and sue and be sued at the same time. A juridical person is a person in the eyes of the law. Now, if you want to know the advantages and disadvantages of each form of business, sole proprietorship, partnership, and corporation, you may refer to any accounting book or search it online. What is the relationship between the type of business and the form of business organization? The type of business tells us whether a business sells a service or a product, while the form of business tells us about the ownership or who owns the business. So the type of business and the form of business pertain to 2 different things. So for example, a service business may be a sole proprietorship, maybe a partnership, or a corporation, while a corporation may be a service business or a manufacturing business. How does accounting differ for each type and form of business? The basic principles and rules of accounting are similar, whether it's a sole proprietorship, a partnership, or a corporation, or whether it's a service type, a merchandising type, or a manufacturing type of business. The difference lies in the accounts and the accounting entries that we are going to use depending on the type and form of business. In this course, we are going to use examples pertaining to a sole proprietorship with a service business. Other types and forms of business will be featured in our succeeding courses, such as accounting for non-accountant series, merchandising, and manufacturing.